debut here this evening as well. You can see him wearing number 20. This is Colonna. He and Wyparlo are the center back pairing here for New Mexico. They were the center back pairing in the match against UDA and MSU as well. That was Wyparlo's club debut. Same thing for Kyle Colonna. And what an opportunity for these young players as well.
Yeah, just watching them in warm-up, actually, they were just doing a little rondo, and they kept looking across at the Sunderland players, and the Sunderland players absolutely towered over them. And you could see the kind of eyes got a little wide, they were having a little giggle. And yeah, it is. It's an unbelievable opportunity that they'll remember for the rest of their lives.
Well, I mean, and just to put it into comparison, you mentioned how they were looking over and kind of scoping out the size. You see Andres Robles, number 36. That's what it is. And so, it's not crazy. It's sports. Sunderland on the attack now. Pritchard finds Ba and looking to make it 3-0. But a timely challenge from Michael Wyparlo will keep this one at bay, and it's going to be a corner. Graduate of Sandia High School, which is
that's always been, regardless of who the head coach, technical directors are, that's been one of the main goals, is can they get, and it's not just a token gesture either. It's not just we have. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And are we sure that he went of his own accord? Because he scored against Detroit. I'm just
back to Wyparlo. Wyparlo is a Polish youth international, trained with the Poland U20s, transferred over from the Polish First Division, made 2 appearances in 2 seasons there. Making his second appearance here tonight for New Mexico. Made his club debut in that U.S. Open Cup match against UDA and MSU. Getting a run here again tonight. Robles. Semmelsberger unable to get a foot on that. Ba now.
Depth in that number 10 attacking centre mid, the centre forward role, and a great opportunity for Zuleta here, where very little pressure.
Breeze signed in 2022, from Lille. 28 appearances.
The end of a couple of those crosses.
Astorga. Now it's Garvagnan.
Was absolute rubbish, and they really do want to come back, which has been great to have a lot of money to play with the parachute payments coming down from the Premier League. The teams that have come up from League One, Sheffield Wednesday, Ipswich Town, to do it with 8,000 other people. I don't know, So it's amazing the turnout again. And I do want to make sure that if we lock the doors and make sure that Christian Speakman, but yeah, it was interesting to see. I think the players have enjoyed the experience. A lot of these guys are young, and one of the guys who isn't. I wrote lots of notes. I sent those notes to you. You shared them around the office. Everyone laughing at me about how much you've
done. Back to Astorga. Built on a foundation of trust for over 30 years. Into the 90th minute, here we are, Chris. Pritchard making the run.
So I think the Roker, Kevin Phillips' goal against Chelsea when we won 4-1, I was sitting right behind it. As soon as it left his boot, knew it was flying in. Tom up at 3 a.m., but
big shout out.
Fair due to you.
And don't worry, we've still got a few more sponsored assets coming up before we get out of here.